When athletes train, they get affected by their training in one of three different ways, in my opinion. There's this aerobic metabolic thing, which I call being on the floor, like how long you're spending time on the floor. Then there's also the obvious one, which is your muscles. Your muscles get sore. And the third is CNS, which is your central nervous system, the fight or flight mode. How much time do you spend amped up for this thing? Those three things all affect your recovery. So for each of those three, the first one being that metabolic stress, it's kind of associated with your heart rate. And if you want to perform really well in your next interval, you need to give yourself the time for that heart rate to come back down.
And that's the best thing you can do, is take time. To recover from a metabolic stressor, you need the right time to get better.
It's one of the indicators of how fit you are. The faster that thing drops, the faster you recover, the fitter you are. Similar to the muscle one. The more training volume you can withstand without getting sore is an indicator of your fitness. If you can do 500 air squats and be totally fine the next day, that means that you're fitter than somebody that can only do 5, 6, 7 air squats and not get off the toilet the next day.
And if you jump on a bike afterwards and just easily bike for 5 to 10 minutes, you'll recover faster. If you come in the next day and move, just if it's easy, you'll recover faster. Now here's probably the most overlooked one, which is your CNS, your central nervous system.
When you're preparing for an event, or even at work, if you have a presentation you're gonna give, or public speaking, any of those environments produce this hormonal response, which stresses your central nervous system. What we wanna do there is realize that your mind and the approach that you take in terms of stressors elsewhere in your life affect your performance in the gym. The reason we want to focus on recovery, the goal of recovery, is to get you back to training at full speed, period. If you can train at full speed with everything you have, you can get the most adaptation out of that session. Otherwise, you're operating at less than your potential.